Hello everybody, it's Joe here and welcome back to OMSI 2. Today we're back on Bus Company Simulator, where after a lot of toiling and hard work we've managed to get the Joe Ahead group back up and running. Yes, a couple of you did point out it has been a long time since we managed to actually do a video on this, and that's because the Joe Ahead group went into liquidation. Yep, we didn't pay our bills, we went bankrupt, and yeah, bit of an issue, isn't it? But yes, we are back today and we're going to be driving one of our new routes. I think we're going to be on Westcountry 3 today, and we're going to drive, what's this, bus station to Memorial Crescent, High Street Memorial Crescent. These are all, let's have a look, what have we got, 11:15. We'll go from the hospital to the harbour. We might have a delay, but we won't have a delay, will we? Because we're going to get it out in time. We've got 9 minutes to do so, so let's go for a run. If you want to join our company is open to applicants. It's just called the Joe Ahead Group. You might need to tick Show All Companies when you're on Bus Company Simulator. And, oh, there we go. Yep, we've got a couple of buses. It's not as grand as other companies. We've got the garage there. Everything else is yet to be built on, as you can see. But that's just because we don't have... Oh, I've just been hit by a door. Excuse me. That's because we don't have a lot of buses. Now, we do have a couple of buses. There's two ALX 400s down in the corner, a Trident, and there's a Volvo B70L that lives here, but somebody's obviously out driving. We've also got three Enviro 200 MMCs. I went with the free buses first of all. And the reason for that is so that even if you don't have the payware buses, you'll still have something to drive at our company. So that's kind of the freeware end of town. And then down here we've got a singular Streetlite 10.2 Daimler Euro 6. Everything's just painted in white at the moment because I don't have liveries for all these buses. Right, starting point, Paynton Royal Hospital. And then we're going to go into the Studio Polygon Lite and Westcountry. Oh, hang on, no, that's... Why do I not have a Studio Polygon Lite? Oh, because it's in there. There we go. Westcountry 3 Hoff. Important you do that and don't just use the one it gives you, because if you do that, it will... oh, we've got no ticket inspectors either. Drive with collisions, no. Yep, real weather, lovely. Yes, it's important that you go and find the Hoff, because otherwise it'll just put another Hoff in your bus file, and then when you come to start your bus, there's loads of Hoffs, and it's really confusing. So yeah, always make sure you click the three dots and go in and click the Hoff you want to use, rather than using the one that Bus Company Sim is suggesting. Just a little tip that I picked up there, because I ended up having millions of Hoffs, and yeah, it wasn't brilliant. So yeah, that's essentially what's happening with that. As always, OMSI takes absolutely flipping ages to load, doesn't it? Oh, there we go, we've got live. We'll start that up. Lovely. This is what you come here for, an OMSI loading screen, I tell you. I could probably chop some of this out, but, you know, I'll probably do that later, you know, because no, none of it's going to be chopped out, let's face it. I could chop it out, couldn't I? This is not particularly classed as world-class entertainment. Skip ahead if you want to. You know, I'm not going to end up chopping this out. But oh, hang on. Oh, we've got live. There we go. My ramblings passed the time beautifully, didn't they? But hey, there we go. We have a Streetlite, and hopefully it spawned us in the white livery, which I went for. I've not got the branding patch. I had to reinstall OMSI. It's terrible. There we go. So, Streetlite, 10.2 Daimler engine in plain white. I will get liveries for these eventually. It depends as to whether I can be bothered to do the liveries, or I might hire Miles. But Miles is very busy, so that might not happen immediately. Bear with us, folks. You know, there's lots to be done. Right, are we... there we go. We'll... Yeah, nothing. Are we... I can never start this thing. Oh, it's started. It's just Euro 6, so it's a very quiet engine. There we go, we'll let you build up. We'll get our red text at the top of the screen there. And what are we on? Circulation 102. Paynton Royal Hospital to the harbour. Oh, he's off. Paynton Royal Hospital. Right, go on then. Yep, all's fired up. There we go. We'll tap the thing on the what's it. What was it? 1019 was it? No, 3922. I'm sure that's the master switch one. Oh, back in a minute. There we go, I didn't have to go into the manual at all, it's written on here. I knew it was written on here somewhere. 9810, there's fine. I really do wish that Studio Polygon would put a little document like this on the Renown. It would help for when I forget. It's a really handy little sheet, is that? So we'll click that away. That can go live in the door pocket. And yes, Route 12 today, roughly 25 minutes in length. Paint and Roll Hospital through to the harbour. So let's get that on the front there. 12, lovely. Stoneleigh, brilliant. Yep, get it on the front there. Stoneleigh via Rodwick down, or Roddick, I don't know. Right, there we go. We don't need that one then. We don't need the cab light, do we? That'll do. Have we got some heating on as well? That would be lovely. Not down there. It's down here, isn't it? Right, there we go. It's a cold January morning. 11:12, 13.7 degrees in the bus, 3 degrees outside. Not good, not good. Right, there we go. We'll have that heat in the saloon. And away we go. Let's get this show on the road. Oh, it's a nippy little thing, isn't it? I forget the. Oh, hang on. I forget the Daimler variant is quite nippy. Well, they're both quite nippy. What am I saying? The Streetlite in general is quite a nippy little bus, isn't it? Why is it getting colder at the top there? That's no good. Wait. Right, let's get that door open.
Hiya.
A day driver?
A day driver, yes. There we go. Right, hang on. 5. Oh, where's all the coins? Is that a 20p? Oh, hang on, I'm doing it wrong. 50, 70. There we go. Thank you.
Can I have a return, please?
A return ticket, my love. Yes, thank you. Exact change, always appreciated.
Give me a diorite, mate.
Right, there we go. We're good at maths now. We can do it instead of giving them not correct change. Right, 370, 1, 3, 50, 70.
Oh, thank you very
The
much.
cash trays on the Studio Polygon stuff are always so messy. Are you having a laugh? £20 fare for a 75p ticket. 1, 2, 3, 17, 19, 25. Unbelievable. It's amazing. I've got any change left now, isn't it? Right, we'll skip ahead by 1 minute just so that, because you've waited long enough, haven't you? Oh, hang on. Oh, we're missing out on passengers. Normally I'd just leave them, but as it's my own company, we'll take the money off them. Extra points and all that jazz. 50, 70. It's amazing how when it's your money that you're playing with, you're so much nicer to passengers, aren't you?
Lovely.
Cheers. Right, off we go. How many have we got on? We've got 8 out of 44. I would start a ticket inspection at this point, but obviously I haven't yet recruited a ticket inspector. Oh, it's fallen to 10.8 degrees. Why is it not warming up? Is it because the engine temperature is quite cold?
St. Mary Roundabout.
I wonder. I think that's probably the reason, isn't it? Right, there we go. Brakes been very sensitive on this bus today. I do like driving the Streetlite. It has to be said. It's worth a photo, isn't it? There we go. That's lovely, beautiful stuff. That'll go nicely on a thumbnail, won't it? Right, round the corner we go. What on earth are you doing, Mr. Taxi? Come on. Taking it a bit wide, love. You're not in a bus. Right, we'll go round to the left. It's amazing how many times I've driven this Route 10. I'm practically fluent. So fluent enough that I know it's the Route 12, not the Route 10. Right, there we go. We're all good to nip out there. Yeah, we don't need arrows on this sim. It's amazing how, I mean, I've got my B7 RLE, haven't I? My real one. Oh, hang on. What on earth is going on here? That was a crash for cash if ever I saw it. Yeah, it's amazing just quite how nasty the Streetlite cabs are, isn't it? I was, when we went to pick it up from the Halifax garage, the B7 RLE that is, there was a couple of Streetlites about, and I thought, oh, I've never actually sat in the cab of a Streetlite. I'll go and sit in the cab of one, just because I have the opportunity to do so. I mean, I don't intend on preserving one of these things. Excuse me, mate.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I don't intend on preserving one of these at all. Maybe I'll have a small bang to the head and preserve one in the due course of time. I don't know. I can't imagine I will do, but never say never. But yeah, so I thought I'm never going to end up sat in one of these, so I'll just have a look and see how it is. Oh, it's so nasty and clinical compared to the B7. The B7 cab is like
Next stop.
just delightful. You know, it's a lovely place to be. The Streetlite cabs are just, ooh, they're just tinny and rattly and nasty. They're just, ooh. Yeah, they're not good at all. I guess the thing that saves the Eclipses is the fact that they have a Volvo chassis and a rattly right bus body. The actual chassis probably isn't that bad, which is what saves them. Same as the Scania Solars. But yeah, anything with a rattly right bus body that then has a rattly right bus chassis on it, ooh, it's just nasty. Yeah, I wasn't a fan. I didn't drive it, obviously, because it wasn't my bus to drive, but yeah, not good. Not good at all. I must also point out, while we're here, the reason it looks like it's constantly sunset, despite the fact it's 20 past 11, is we are using the OMSI add-on environment enhancement Armstrong Powerhouse pack. It's not by Armstrong Powerhouse, but it's an enhancement pack, and they are the kings of enhancement packs. Yeah, it's available on the Steam store. I'll probably put a link in the description if I remember. There is a link to the Streetlite if you want to go and purchase this. It's definitely worth doing. It's one of the best buses out there. I say that about a lot of payware buses because there's a lot of really good payware buses. But yeah, there's a link in the description to where you can go pick that up. It just makes the whole thing look a little bit nicer. You'll notice as well, or maybe you won't because I'm too busy rambling along, the cars have re-recorded sounds, like ambient sounds, for when you're driving past. So that sounds quite nice. It's a lovely little feature. But yeah, definitely if it's on sale, I don't know if I mean I got sent it by the good people at OMSI HQ, but yeah, I think Aerosoft HQ probably more like. But yeah, I got sent a copy of it, so yeah, I can't really say whether I find it value for money. Well, when it's don't cost you, it is value for money, isn't it? But yeah, if it's on sale, definitely pick it up. It really does make your OMSI just look that little bit more prettier.
Good day, driver. Gives you a return.
Return. There we go. Thank you.
Return, please.
I don't like the fact this bus doesn't have an assault screen. I feel like I'd feel a lot safer if it did.
Please.
Right, there we go. Child return, £8.90. 50, 70, 90.
Thanks.
Thank you, child.
Return, please.
God, it's a busy little bus today, isn't it?
Lovely.
Maybe it's not a busy bus, maybe it's just small.
Ticket, please. Thank you, driver.
Single, please.
Single, yeah, lovely.
Jala.
A day ticket,
driver.
please.
Day ticket, yes, there we go. 5, 50, 70.
Hello,
driver.
driver.
God, it is a busy little bus.
Thank you very much.
A return
What?
ticket, please.
God, we'll be on time at this rate. I thought we were going to have a little bit of standing time. Well, nearly everybody's bought a ticket, so we don't actually need revenue protection. As a company owner, that is what you like to see. We've got plenty of passengers on board. Busy little bus. Right, off we go. We're more or less on time, aren't we? Oh, I wish I'd hired a ticket inspector now. We could catch some fare dodgers. It's quite funny, however many, even if you have like 10 people on your bus and all 10 of them buy a ticket when they get on, if you get a fare dodger, like if you get a ticket inspector, sorry, you can still catch fare dodgers. It's hilarious. You think, how on earth have you been caught as a fare dodger when you've just bought a ticket? Have I just sold them the wrong ticket and then gone, oh, you've got the wrong ticket, so you'll have to pay a penalty fare? I mean, it's a good way to make money, isn't it? Sell them the wrong ticket and then penalise them. Oh, sorry, yeah, I should really give way to the Mini, that's my fault. Sorry, Mr. Mini. I do like the Route 12. I think it's definitely one of my favourite routes on Westcountry. It's just quite a nice little jaunt, isn't it? Right, round the corner, lovely. Somebody to get off, so we'd better pull in, haven't we? Thank you, cheers, yeah, lovely.
Disney Street.
Are these all waiting for mine? They've not moved. I don't think there's another bus that comes down here, is there? Okay, fair dues, guys. If you don't want to get on, I'm not going to force you. Oh, you're going left, that's fine,
Next
Mr. Lorry.
stop, Princess Theatre.
The Grotesque Theatre. Oh, it's been a while since we've heard that chap, isn't it? I always forget about the Grotesque Theatre. Now, the ticket machine was beeping at me, wasn't it? So I imagine that's some sort of lost property. 5. Yeah, lovely.
Just a single, please, mate.
Need a ticket, lovely. 350, 70.
Lovely. Cheers.
Right, what have we got on here then? We've got a message from Kelly. Oh, for Kelly Kapoor. There we go. Neil Herman, centre relief only. Centre only on your relief trip. You may be on time, but the driver taking on may not be. Any issues, please contact control. Oh, right, okay, so it's basically someone's going to be delayed on relief. Fair dues. That'll do, right. So it's just one of the nice little things that you get on your ticketer on the Studio Polygon. It's lovely. It's little details like that that really do make the buses for me. You know, that you don't always get from other developers. It's lovely. Whizzing down the coast there, look at that. Never read those traffic lights, are they? They're just always green. It's lovely. It's the best kind of traffic light, one you don't have to stop for. How on earth are we 2 minutes early already? It's ridiculous how time flies, isn't it? Well, no, we're flying, time's not flying. We'll skip 2 minutes on there while we stop. This is where this woman getting on's a really difficult clientele. A difficult clientele. A difficult client, that's the one. Luckily she wasn't. I thought we're going to end up stuck with her, aren't we? She'll have a really difficult fare to do.
Next stop, South Beach.
There we go, South Beach. How are we looking? 0.4 minutes early. Right, day ticket, yes, madam. This is an absolutely massive money earner, this run, isn't it?
Driver. Can I have a single, please?
See, we're in. I've bought a load of buses on finance. All these buses are on finance. We owe them X amount of money per day, so I do need to kind of get some. Everyone needs to get on this company making some money.
Thank you very much.
So that we stay afloat this time. I'm going to try and get a nice variety of vehicles first of all. That's why we've got some MMC Enviro 200s. We've got. Oh, hang on. There we go. We'll just nip out after you. We've got the Streetlite. We've got 2 ALX 400s. We're going to try and get a couple of Renowns, a couple of Eclipses, just so that there's plenty of variety for everybody. Gemini 3s, etc. So that your favourite bus should hopefully be in the company. But what we are going to look at doing as well is, you know, plenty of different variants, particularly when it comes to Renowns, because we might have bought second-hand ones. The newer buses like the MMCs will probably just stick with one variant, as if we bought them brand new, if you get what I mean. Whereas the Renowns we bought second-hand from different companies, so they'll all be different specs, different variants. So that should be quite good, he says. That's the plan anyway. It might not end up working like that. I'm excited for the Master Switch Veiling Pack. I'm really hoping that they charge more for it than what they did with the Veiling 2, and it has more features. You know, like Studio Polygon did with the Renown. I don't mind paying a bit more for it if it's just that little bit more in depth. Personally, I know not everyone might feel that way, and I completely understand and respect that. If you'd rather have it cheaper and with less full of features. I mean, the Veiling 2 is still an absolute delight to drive, isn't it? But I'd love them to have that functionality that the Renown has, you know, that real extra mile. And I don't mind paying more money for it, to be fair. I mean, the Eclipse Urban is my favourite bus of all time, with the Renown following in a close second. So yeah, I mean, I don't mind paying more for my favourite bus, as I'm sure you wouldn't, you know, maybe you would, I don't know. But yeah, if my favourite bus is going to be absolutely 100% accurate, then yeah, what's another £7? It sounds like I'm rolling in money there, I can assure you I'm not, but yeah, I just want my favourite bus to be correct. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. We can, particularly now as well that Eclipses are entering their senior years, aren't they? I never thought that I would say that, but yeah, here we are. Eclipse is entering their senior years, so in our company we can end up with some really beaten up looking ones that we've bought, you know, maybe we bought them from Thirst, maybe we bought them from Arriva or Stagecoach, you know, some of the ex-Wigan ones maybe, that went over to Stagecoach that they've sold off, all beaten up, battered and bruised. Maybe we can do that. Oh, there we go. It's what I'd like to do anyway. I've like some really knackered spec ones.
Next stop, Crossroads.
Because again, when you think about it, we're only like a tin pot little operator at this point, aren't we? We're not a big conglomerate, global company. We're just a little tin pot operator that runs around a load of white... Oh, hang on. Sorry, I'm in the back of someone's head there. Just a load of white kind of cast-off buses. Oh, let's have the full right logo in there. That's lovely. Do you need a ticket, madam?
Can I have a return, please? Thank you very much.
It's weird to think that the Streetlite is now the only bus that companies can buy. Oh, you've just noticed an oil slick in the road. Should we call the police? Yeah, we'll call the police for that. It'll turn out it'll be the fire department I have to speak to. No? Okay, we'll try the fire department. Ah, there you go, it's gone to calling. There we go.
Alright, return ticket please. Lovely, cheers.
Well, we got an extra couple of points anyway by reporting the oil slick in the road. I had one, oh, what was it last night? It was hilarious. Oh, you noticed a smell of smoke at the back of your bus. So I reported it to the fire department, and it said that the passenger has been arrested for arson, but there was only one little old lady on the bus. I thought, oh my god, she's an arsonist granny, this lass, isn't she? Let's see if I can... Is she on? You know, the usual OMSI grandmother. There she is! Oh, she's on the bus again. Tell ya. Where are we? Oh, not behind her. Arsonist granny. Oh, have you seen this woman? She's on again. Any minute now, the bus will be going up in flames. She's the sort of old lady that melts the back of the plastic seats. You'll have seen on the buses. They always end up with lighters that have melted the back of plastic seats. Yeah, she's one of those, isn't she? You can tell. Right, foot down. Come on, little street lamp. You can do it. Considering it's Euro 6, it's fairly nippy. Oh, we're losing it. We're losing it now on the hill. Come on, bus. You can do this. We're back on the flat. I think we've reached the limiter now. What is it, 50 odd? Maybe 48 miles an hour? The brakes really are a lot sharper on this than the likes of the Renown and the Eclipse, which is why whenever You know, when I'd been braking, I'm slowly getting used to it now again. But every time I braked, we've nearly gone like that. Yeah, like that. Pretty much. Thing is it really is quite quiet, isn't it? Like, outside it's not too bad. I think we were just in the cab of a DAF. It doesn't really have a roar to it, does it, that some buses do? You know, they have a really, really nice engine sound. It just kind of sounds a bit tinny, is the word. Right, here we go. Dropping off. Stop request. Right, let's skip ahead by 2 minutes again. Quite a nifty little bus, isn't it? Or nippy, should I say. I end up a lot earlier than I do with, like, the Eclipse or the Renown. Oh, yeah, you've just driven into my bus there, Mr. Prius. There's some bad drivers on the road today, isn't there?
Next stop, Water Lane.
Right, dropping down into Stoneleigh now. This is one of my favourite parts. I love this narrow, steep street. Love it. And Stoneleigh itself, just this little bit, as soon as we get past the Black Horse Inn, just this bit is brilliant, isn't it? I wish that more of Westcountry was like this. Wait. I'm not too keen on the big dual carriageway bit between the two, but again, it's a seafront, isn't it? It's just how it is. I don't really like driving on dual carriageways, etc. I prefer like a little town runner like this. This is lovely.
Next stop, Stoneleigh Harbour.
Right, okie dokie, let's have a look. We've got, yeah, everyone's fine there. Oh, Stoneleigh Harbour, back here again. We've been here a lot of times, haven't we, over the years? I think, is it like nearly 2 years ago now since this version of Westcountry came out? That's absolutely mental, isn't it? Right, round we go. Yeah, well, this is where the bus is going to terminate today. Thank you so much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed that. If you're an owner of Bus Company Sim, do go and oh, hang on, there we go. Do make a point of joining our company. We'd love to have you on board. You can come and drive with us. We'll terminate tour, see how we did. Yeah, do come and drive for our company. We'd absolutely love to have you aboard. If you haven't got a copy of Bus Company Simulator, head to the PDP website. There is a voucher code in the description that you can use to give you some money off that. I think it brings it down from €24 to €17. Again, link in the description. Do use that, come and join our company, we'd love to have you aboard. If you've enjoyed the video, please do click the like button, it's always appreciated. And if you haven't already and you're a lover of OMSI, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any future episodes. Other than that, as I say, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully, oh, there we go, it's back again. Hopefully, we'll see you all next time. Cheerio! Goodbye for now.